investors, what does this mean for us? What does this mean for investors? And I want to go back to this part of the article that talks about the lock-in effect of higher mortgage rates. And when we talk about the lock-in effect, what we mean is, like I said, it's people got low rate mortgages, 5-10 years ago, or whatever it is, and they have equity in their homes, but they can't move because no one's buying them, or no one can afford your house, or you can't move because you can't afford a house in the state that you live in. So what people are doing, though, and I've referenced this in another article, is that they are selling out and then going to cheaper states. Let's say you live in Colorado, okay, which is turning blue and all the crazies are moving there. I'm sorry if you don't appreciate that, but that's the way it is. I know people live in Colorado and they're just like, oh my gosh, why did we move here? Because they moved there because it was supposed to be like normal and clean and safe and all the rest of it, and now it's just gone completely insane. So, and everything is going through the roof. Everything's so expensive there. So let's say you're in Colorado and you bought a house either in the last 5-10 years, or maybe you've owned a house there for a long time and you have a lot of equity, but you want out. You're tired of Colorado. You want to get out. And you say, I want to move to Arkansas. What's the problem? Problem is no one can buy your house. It's too expensive. Okay. And you're also locked in because you have a high mortgage rate, or you have a low mortgage rate and you don't want to get a new rate. But what do? So you say, well, I want to move to Arkansas, like we said, and you found a place, you found some property, you want to get out. This happens all the time, guys. All right. People are moving to Texas. People are moving to Utah. People are moving to New Mexico. They're moving all the time. This happens. So what do? You can't sell it. You don't want to get a new mortgage on a really expensive house. So you move to a cheap place. Well, what does that do for you? So you want to move to Arkansas, right? Where you can get a much bigger house for probably cheaper than the house you live in now. So even though you're paying an 8% mortgage rate, you might get a much bigger place for way less than you were going to pay. So the 8% mortgage rate doesn't make any sense anyway, right? So who cares? Or you can sell outright, take your equity and just go buy another place outright with the proceeds. So this is where the investors come in, okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to go start looking for people who have equity in their homes, who are under pressure and they want to get out. There's a lot of them out there. And I'm willing to bet you that a lot of them are going to be open to cash offers. Are you going to offer them, 100% proceeds on their house? No, you're not. So you're going to offer them less because you got to make some money, and you're going to flip that house to another investor who wants a rental property, or maybe they want to flip it and do some work on it and then put it back on the market because they have the confidence or the know-how, the ability to do it. These people are going to have two options, and the only reason they would sell to you for your offer is because they have enough pressure that they want to get out. They're willing to take a cut on their house to get their money within 30 days and bug out to Arkansas. Okay. So you're going to market for these people and you're going to say, hey, cash for your home in 30 days. And there's going to be people out there who are going to seriously consider that. Okay. Forget about the money. They're going to seriously consider that offer. Okay. I can cash out of my house, get cash for my home in 30 days, and I can be out of here. I don't have to mess around with real estate agents. I don't have to mess around with putting on the market for 90 days would be a dream. Most people are putting them on for like 6 months now. They're just sitting there forever because no one's buying them. So, and the caveat to that is that you're going to give them a lower offer, whatever that offer is. I'm not going to break down numbers right here, but you're going to give them a lower offer because they have so much equity. And they're going to have to they're going to sit there and think for a little bit. It might take a little while to nurture these people along. You never know, just depending on the situation, how much pressure they're under, but they want to get out. All right. So they're going to look at it and say, as long as there's enough meat on the bone for their deal, for their side of it, and they can take that, as long as you're giving enough money where they can move to a different state or maybe buy a new house or whatever it is to cover their costs and expenses, they might just say, screw it. This is all inflation anyway. This is all magic money that just came out of nowhere. These prices are super inflated, and this person's going to come in, i.e. you, this investor's going to come in and give me enough cash that I can cash out of my house and go buy a new house that I want in a state that's much cheaper, much safer, and away from all this craziness, and I can just relax and not have to worry about this stuff anymore. That they will seriously, there are people out there who will seriously consider that offer. You're just going to have to market for them, okay? So that's what we got, guys. We are in deeper and deeper trouble every day financially as a country. And this is an article by redstate.com. I'll link it in the video below. And let me know what you guys think. Do you want to get into real estate investing? Do you want to start wholesaling, but you don't know where to start? You don't have any money, and you don't even have a contract. On Amazon, you can buy my book, We Buy Houses Cash, the inside story of a wholesale real estate investor buying homes with no money down. This is the book that I wrote that gives you the A to Z nuts and bolts about wholesale real estate investing, as well as stories from live negotiations that I did that were a success and a few of them that went horribly wrong, so you can learn the right way to do wholesale real estate. Available on Amazon. Are you short on money to fund your business? On this video and the link below, you can get to Fund and Grow, where they will give you the money to fund your business so you can actually get the leads that you need to start qualifying good sellers so you can get good deals in the front door and start making money and get your business going the right way. This is our website. You can get a link to the book right here. You can get a link to our contracts. These are the same contracts that I use to buy over $3 million of single family homes right here at the top, as well as links to Fund and Grow, where you can get your business funded.